We back.
Yeah.
Yo, this is the 4th episode, and hey man, this a raw episode. This is one of the realest episodes right here. So I had to take off the jewelry. I ain't got no jewelry on today. I ain't flexing today, cause Flexx is in the building, so I don't have to flex.
You did. Yeah.
So hey, before we get into it though, man, I want to shout out my sponsors, my great sponsors, man. Mo2 VJ. I am not a drinker, dog. Trust me, I am not a drinker, but nigga, this shit right here, when I do drink, this is what I fuck with. Mo2 VJ, shout out to them. Shout out to the whole Gun Rule, Grand Rapids. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie, my man Skrill. But anyway, this little nigga went from Flexx Bands to Flexx Live, the livest DJ
in the motherfucking world,
and he stand on that.
Okay.
And I done seen him in action, and I've been knowing him for a long ass time, so I know where he come from. I'm happy to have a nigga here today, man. Y'all give
I'm
it up.
happy to be here, man.
Man, give it up for my nigga Flexx Live, man.
Yeah. Oh, the crowd goes crazy.
What's up with you, boy?
What's good with you, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm blessed. I'm alive, nigga. I'm
yeah,
here.
That's the biggest thing, being on top of that pavement, man.
Hey, man, you just did one of the biggest shows in the city here recently, man. Talk about that, bro. Jump into it.
The greatest show on earth. It was a blessing to be a part of that, man. I was telling somebody this, like, I done did a lot of arenas and I done did bigger shows than that, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing like doing a show in your own city, you know what I'm saying? Where you can come home and actually show niggas what's going on, like you really him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really have fun. It's like your playground for real, like.
Nigga, I'm looking at the videos like, damn, that nigga made me wish I was there.
Man.
I wish I could have been there, man.
That was one of the ones for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad you was able to, get on that motherfucker and do that, though, because, I done been to a concert where you was down there before.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was the Yo Gotti show. You was DJing 42 Dugg set.
And see, this was a little different, too, because, like, last time I was in the artist capacity, DJing
right.
for artists. This time, I can actually show I got skills, you know what I'm saying? I can actually show that, I'm that as far as DJing. Whether it's new music, I got an R&B bag, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh, well, that's cool shit, nigga. Like,
hell yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing like being able to really show what you can do, you know what I'm saying, and not being
show
limited.
My versatility.
Cause you pretty much had a cap on what you could do that night when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
To know that you was in your element and was able to just be free to do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
I missed out. You know what I'm saying? Cause
right.
you had me rolling that night. I was in that motherfucker on my gangbang shit
loose.
that night. I was
feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nigga, that shit was cool. But I just love to see you in motion like you in motion, cause that shit.
I appreciate it. That turned us up even more, knowing that y'all rooting for us. You the same nigga since a young nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something, bro. I'm not one of them OGs or what's considered an OG that be mad at the young niggas for getting in they bag. See, what y'all niggas did was y'all found y'all niche and y'all stood on it. Y'all didn't waver. You see what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't trying to change with the times. Y'all was just doing y'all.
And see why we into that. A lot of niggas don't be like that, man. They think, they still got to be in the spotlight or shine. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that been doing the same shit for years upon years, you know what I'm saying? Like, they forget that they ain't gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? They got to pass that shit down eventually. We was arguing with some niggas. Not arguing, but you know what I'm saying? It was just kind of a disconnect for a minute on who was supposed to be actually on the show and running the show and shit like that. So,
talk about that, because that's this the type of shit I hear about, but I never really know people that's close enough to it to really tell me like what the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's just certain people just stuck in their old ways of doing things, you know what I'm saying? The world changes every day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like how you did a concert 20 years ago wouldn't be how you do a concert now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's new shit. It's new different ways of doing shit. You know what I'm saying? It's way better ways of just getting a crowd involved and shit like that. And you know, like I feel like right now I'm tuned into that, which I feel like at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, when I get older, of course I'll be probably out of tune or, you know what I'm saying, in a different flow of doing things, which I understand and I respect, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own way of doing things, but it's just time for the young niggas to come in and turn up, bro. And everybody don't just be too susceptible to that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, see, nah, niggas ain't receptive because they still want that.
Not.
They still want to live in that light. But see, I'm the nigga that's gonna say, you know what? Instead of going against the nigga, I'm gonna roll with him and teach him. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna guide him. I'm gonna give him some game. I'm not gonna just, you know what I'm saying, like shun a little nigga or be mad at him because he coming up. And that's what I feel like a lot of these niggas do.
And I do gotta shout out Dr. Darius too. You know what I'm saying? He was actually pushing for a young nigga to do it. He was telling this one person, like, you know what I'm saying, move back. For sure. I got love for him for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was actually like, let the youngin' go ahead and do his thing for a minute, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all done did what y'all did. Let them come do his thing. Let him show you what he got. Or you feel me? Let him do his thing. So he was actually vouching for a nigga and rooting a nigga on. That made a nigga feel good. Cause we used to wake up in the morning every day, listen to them, or you know what I'm saying, ride in the car almost every day. Just that memory, you know what I'm saying? His voice being in our head as we was younger, and now I'm able to work beside him, and you know what I'm saying? He actually rooting for a young nigga. Feel good, bro.
See, that's a beautiful thing, bro. Every OG ain't fucked up.
No,
I'll say that every OG ain't fucked up, bro.
For sure.
So I mean, all in all, bro, you know, the night was dope. You had fun. I mean, shit, you made your cheese.
That paperwork was right, man. Yeah. That's the beauty of it too. You know, being an entrepreneur, it be times where you make a lot of money in one day. It be times where you don't make no money in one day. You know what I'm saying? Or it be times where you have to do certain things just for opportunities to possibly get something for the next event. You know what I'm saying? And then being able to rock out, do your thing, you getting all these tags, all this love, you know what I'm saying, from everywhere, whether it's real or fake, you know what I'm saying? To be able to do that and still get paid, you know what I'm saying? Something that you would have worked in the past 2-3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, probably a month for it in one night, it feel good, bro. It's no better feeling than that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you doing your shit, though. It ain't like you ain't doing your shit. When you say you the livest DJ, nigga, you get up there and you show that shit. I mean, motherfuckers that came to me, I'm talking about doing events and shit. Niggas will come to me and be like, man, you ever heard of Flexx Live? Like, nigga, have I heard of him? Nigga, that's my family, nigga. Like, I know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it feels good when nigga come to me and be like, you the new hot thing. Like, I ain't been new this shit. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be coming to me like, nigga, nigga, get that nigga Flexx. He gonna turn your shit up.
That's why I got so much love and respect, and I always stay grounded and humble, because y'all instilled this shit that's in us, you know what I'm saying? Y'all told us we was gonna be great, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And we probably don't understand the magnitude of what we doing right now, but like we changing shit up.
You don't understand the magnitude. No, I don't. That'd be the thing. But it's good because, put it like this, bro. The way I can look at you and tell how you feel, like you not doing enough, or like you ain't did enough.
That's my mindset every day. I don't understand. You
know? Don't get complacent, bro. You doing a lot. From the outside looking in, a nigga think you was really on top of the world with this shit. You know
that's why I be trying to like really just stay on my shit. Like a lot of times I rehearse a lot, or you know what I'm saying? Like I be at 3, 4, 5 in the morning just watching other things, studying things, and then trying to figure out a way to put my own flavor onto it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be remembered, because a lot of DJs, they DJ and you don't know who DJ the concert. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be remembered, bro. Like, and
but
it's crazy because
I'm
starting to build a fan base on the DJ side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because your initial entrance was music.
Right. Facts.
Right. So what age did you fuck with the music first? Like when did you start doing music?
So I started doing music young. Which really got me into music was, like, you know how we had different Christmas concerts and things like that, programs. Yeah. So our group, we was already popular, you know what I'm saying? Then we ventured off into the music side, because the challenge was to make, you know what I'm saying, something that was interesting, that kept the crowd entertained, the rap or whatever it is, remixing the song, but it had to do around school, you know what I'm saying? That way we could do it at the school Christmas programs. And we actually got in that light on that big stage. They rented the big stage out or whatever. I think it was at the Ford Performing Arts Center in Dearborn.
Okay.
Like that's you know what I'm saying? That's a big platform for real. Having a whole school behind you, recording you, supporting you, room you on, all the females, everything. Like, being in that light and being able to actually rock that shit out, you know what I'm saying, gave a nigga hope at a young age, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I started venturing off, meeting different people, you know what I'm saying, actually getting in the studio and stuff like that. I started that shit early. I think 13 was really when I got into this shit for real. When I met Yo-Yo, you know what I'm saying? I met Trick and got a chance to meet you and things like that and actually work with y'all. Yeah. Like, that was a big thing for us back then.
Because when I met you, little nigga, I used to be like, man, this little nigga know he got it. He reminded me of me when I was his age or a little younger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's why I took to you like I did, because we got so many similarities.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, you just took shit and went to another level. So it was just good to see that you didn't keep yourself in one space. Like, you wanted to do other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
like, it was a point in time you was even going around shooting videos or some shit, I remember.
Yeah,
and it was just like, man, this nigga just won't sit down. Every time, like, this nigga's like a badass little kid that just always in his son. He just won't sit his ass down. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing, bro. Especially back then, like, I couldn't keep my mind in one spot, you know what I'm saying? That was my problem in school, you know. Mm-hmm. I got done with my work and wanted to fuck with everything else and everybody else.
That's called ADHD, nigga.
Yeah, probably. So, but I got done with my work and I was smart, bro, but I used to get myself in trouble because I just had too much time on my hands, you know what I'm saying? And I compared that shit with the streets, you know what I'm saying? Where you just be too free, or, you know what I'm saying? That's why my mom always kept us into sports or anything, something, you know what I'm saying? So, I always try to keep myself busy. And then shit, back then I was broke, bro. So I was trying to rap and shit like that, which you had to have studio time, record videos and things like that. Like, niggas was asking for Xboxes and, you know what I'm saying, hoverboards and shit.
Nah, this nigga was wanting studio
equipment. I asked
Shout
studio
out to your moms,
bro.
too, man. May she, may she rest peacefully, bro.
For sure.
She really, like, nigga, I could like just remember countless phone calls. I'd be at work, nigga. This is when I was working at Chrysler and shit. I'd be at work and she'd call me like, hey, I'm online trying to figure out what pieces of equipment to get him. I don't know what he need. Can you, like, walk me through it? And we'd be on the phone talking for hours about just equipment and shit like that she wanted to get you. Or I remember she was talking about a building that she was trying to get where you could have your own studio. Like, that lady
she was really involved, bro. And she told me from day one that you're going to be great. Like, she instilled greatness in me, you know what I'm saying? And I think she gave me a lot of my confidence, just seeing the way she moved in the streets or whatever she did. Like, she was the light in the room. You know what I'm saying? I always said I wanted to be like that, right? Hustler. And she didn't really take no for an answer.
No, so, not at all.
Like, I was a kid. I was broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, I can't pay for my studio time. I asked for a mic. My mom bought me a mic. A couple weeks later, I figured out, well, you need an interface. You know what I'm saying? Took that shit back because you need phantom power. And I actually started learning about different things. You know what I'm saying? And building on and learning that shit at an early age. That's why I can use that shit now. Like, I record for a lot of bigger artists now. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and I don't even promote that shit, but it's a skill that I never forget.
This nigga's story is amazing to me, bro. Like, I watched it. You know how you witness shit and you just be like, damn, this shit great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just turns out to be. But like, nigga, you done been through so much
over.
Shit.
That's what excites me because I got so much more to do.
You got a lot more to do.
Just touching the surface.
You know, like I once I started clinging to you, you know what I'm saying? It was like I started finding out a lot more, digging into who you are as a person and shit, and some of the shit that you go through, like your health situations and all that. And I think that's what made me want to be more of a protector or be more of a, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure you cool, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, nigga, I look at it like this, man. It always be the great people with the biggest gifts that go through the most shit in life.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you go through a lot. People don't realize what you go through. So, like, you had told me some shit just in random conversation. We was just talking. And you had said some shit that fucked me up. And I had to look at you when you said it. It's like, nigga, you realize all week I rest because my body be so fucked up, nigga. I be having to rest. And then the only time I really come out and do my thing, I rest up enough to be able to come out on the weekends to do my thing.
All right, yeah, I remember we talked about that.
I looked at you like, so you mean to tell me, nigga, you don't do shit during the week but rest because you don't really be feeling it? Like, nigga, that fucked me up because I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I be tired of other health problems, shit like that I got that I don't want people to sympathize for me or I don't want to get an opportunity based off a nigga feeling sorry for me or some shit like that. I want to actually have to work for it.
Nigga, that shit really like motivation though. Like if you look at it the right way, it's really like motivation. Cause nigga, it'll be niggas out here that ain't got shit wrong with them. And they'll sit around and complain, cry, all that bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. But then when you got somebody that's really going through shit and they still pushing through it, just like right now, bro. You probably tired as fuck. You probably aching. Don't want to be here, but you here. You pushing through that shit. You know what I'm saying? So to see that, that's just like motivation for me, nigga. And I'm older than you.
And I just got faith, bro. I got faith in God. You know what I'm saying? I know
Man,
shit gonna get better.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sit at the crib and wish something would have happened. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I know that's not gonna get me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Or I can be going through something like you said, like a nigga hurting right now, or you know what I'm saying? My mind is so many different places. Especially when you hit a certain age, you know what I'm saying? When you get to be an adult, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about you, for real. You gotta care about yourself for one, and then like that sympathy shit go away, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's still shit that gotta get paid. Bills gotta get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Because DT
like,
don't give a fuck.
You're not gonna get further in your career by, you know what I'm saying, sitting around.
Yeah.
Or dwelling on the past. So I did this yesterday, or I did that last week.
Right.
I'm focused on.
Yeah, on to other shit. Like we done talked about how great you are. You know what I'm saying? You a motherfucker with your shit. I will say that.
I appreciate that for sure.
I'm gonna ask you this, bro. So, you know, it's a bit personal. I know I don't be trying to dig into too much, but
So I'm an open book, bro.
I know.
feel like my story might motivate somebody else to do something.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
And everything happened for a reason.
Like, man, we spoke on your mom, bro, and how instrumental she was in your career and your life. Well, fuck the career, just your life in general. Unfortunately, you know, she's not with us no more in the physical form. Spiritually, she's around.
For
but,
sure.
you know, in the physical form, she's no longer here. So, with everything that you got going on, and knowing that you don't have the luxury of, you know, physically being around her no more at this point, like how does that keep you level? How does that drive you to do what you do? You know what I'm saying? Like what's the motivation behind, you know what I'm saying, what happened with your mom and shit?
It's two ways I could have went, bro. One was the obvious. I could have kept going. Or, you know what I'm saying, I could have did what everybody else do, or a lot of people do, I say that, was be so stuck on the past and, you know what I'm saying, like I said, make excuses. You know what I'm saying? Make an excuse. You know what I'm saying? My mom made a sacrifice for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's not here no more. But when she was here, she knew that. She told me repetitively, you know what I'm saying? She not going to always be here. You know what I'm saying? And I got responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, this where I say when that situation happened, like I was paying bills, shit like that before, but paying bills don't make you a man. You know what I'm saying? When this shit happened, I really had to step up and become a man. You know what I'm saying? And actually keep putting on and push myself when I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's natural to have your days and shit like that, but I got a lot of people depending on me. You know, if I would have stopped everything she would have instilled in me, the time, money, things like that she put in, that shit would have been for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she was working for me here, like as much as she can, did whatever she could. So why wouldn't she go to heaven and do the same thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the, bro. I lost my mom in 2005, bro. February 24th, 2005. And I swear to God, it took me years to really realize what I was missing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, and I'm going to just keep this shit a beam with you. In my mind, she was just on vacation and her phone died.
Which I had them days, I think that shit.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure.
Like,
that's why I like going to funerals no more. Like,
yeah.
I ain't been to a funeral in a minute since my mom. You know what I'm saying? Which I actually went to a funeral a couple months before she passed, and they lost their mom, and just the screams and cries that I heard. I'm like, shit, I never want this shit happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like if she left, I'm gonna have to leave too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
But like, I got too many people depending on me and looking up to me. Like, a lot of people actually invested time. That's something that we can't get back. I feel like that's the most valuable thing.
For real.
I got 4 brothers. I'm the oldest. I got this young nigga looking at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I would have quit and gave up, that's telling him that it's okay when it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what you go through, shit, this is probably one of the hardest things I go through in my life. You know what I'm saying? Which I know I had different obstacles and
this
shit.
nigga was little as hell when I first started coming around, bro.
But you know, he got social media shit. When I go viral, he see me. You know what I'm saying? He probably don't even tell me till we talk about this shit later. But you know what I'm saying? They watch everything we do. So if I just give up and make that my excuse, you know what I'm saying? They can do the same thing, and that's not okay. Excuses is the tools that they accomplish.
I love it, bro. I love it, and that's game. That ain't even words a nigga just speaking. That's game. That's like shit that niggas need to hear, because a lot of niggas, they get caught up in that dark place and they get stuck there.
Which that dark place is a bad motherfucker and it's hard to get out for sure. Which I ain't understand. I thought I went through shit before this, bro, but a nigga ain't go through shit compared to this, you know what I'm saying? Actually dealing with your mind and actually knowing that it's demons, you know what I'm saying, that gets in your mind and talks to you and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole another thing. And then knowing how to get out of that and deal with it. Yeah. Even with, you know what I'm saying, being in a relationship with a female, you know what I'm saying? Having your younger brothers look up to you and things like that. Like, you got to be the one, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, who else gonna do it? You the next step, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to let these niggas know everything gonna be all right.
Damn, that's crazy. He's sitting here talking this shit, bro, because I swear to God, it's like I'm talking to myself. Man. We be on the same.
And a lot of people don't understand. You had to go through it to understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like losing your auntie or losing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the woman that brought you here, bro.
This shit is different.
Yeah, it's
like living every day and knowing that something is missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, a piece of you is missing.
A piece of you is missing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That shit different. That's
nigga,
like walking around with no personality.
I just posted a video, nigga, of my mama, bro. And it's crazy because every time I look at this video, I see something different in the video. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, man, my mama really not here no more. But it's like, I'm looking at this video like, damn, I could just call her or just... It's been many a times I done picked up the phone and got the dialing her phone number. Like,
I do the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when reality actually set in and kick you. Like, this shit is over. This shit is done.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Physically, you can't call or have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? But that's like I said, that's where your mental play in. And you actually stand strong. And like how niggas work out, you actually got to work your mental out, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to work your mind out. You got to instill great things and put great things out. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting there thinking about, it's going to be a bad day. She ain't here. Fuck everything. That ain't going to get you nowhere. You actually got to work it out. Like, I know shit ain't looking good, you know what I'm saying? But we go get up and make this shit happen either way it go. I got to do this. I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what really motivate me, myself, and keep it going.
Hey, so I'm about to talk to you about this shit because I find it funny, nigga, when we talk about it personally, I had to laugh because one thing for sure, two things for certain, bro. College ain't for everybody.
Right.
You took your ass to college, nigga, and turned that bitch up.
Oh, God, man, I ain't gonna lie, I really did some legendary shit in college. I feel like I wish I can go back and document, like really do a documentary of that shit, bro. Like, everybody in my college tell you, like, I had a lot of love in college. They still follow me, reach out now.
What the fuck did you do,
since
man?
me being gone, the college ain't even the same.
What did you do, bro?
I saw a lane.
You just went fuck shit up and left, nigga. That's what it
literally, bro. I found the lane and took that motherfucker over, bro. The nigga had power, you know what I'm saying? Which I had power before, but the nigga really had power in college to the point where the administration and the sports teams was putting out notices about me, bro. Swear to God, putting out notices like, it's a boy named Flexx. He's throwing a party tonight. If any of you athletes get caught at the party, you know what I'm saying? It's over. Your ass off the team. On everything I love. Like, sending notices and shit out to the security guards, everything. But I know all the athletes. I know, you know what I'm saying? All the security, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They giving me the drop, like, you know what I'm saying? They looking for you or, you know what I'm saying, lay low because they about to, you know what I'm saying, whatever it might be. But shit, it was only so much they could do with me. You know, if you can't beat them, you got to join them, bro. They had to join the nigga, bro. I swear to God.
This nigga that went to a goddamn university and took over the motherfucker.
Oh, God. It was to the point where, bro, they was throwing shit and booking DJs from, you know what I'm saying, wherever.
Yeah.
Niggas was so locked in and tied in with me, bro. They wasn't going to nothing the school was throwing unless they paid me to be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga going crazy. This nigga doing his own shit. Why wouldn't y'all pay this nigga to be on it? We don't want to hear nobody else but this nigga.
So how was you doing it, though? Like, where was you throwing was it venues up there that you could get, or how was it?
Yeah, so I was building relationships with the different venues and shit like that, which they would have some country shit or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They never seen the type of people that I bringing in. You know what I'm saying? Or even the amount of people that I bringing that motherfucker. They ain't seen it. It was the point where the school was throwing a homecoming. Ain't nobody come. I threw a homecoming. Everybody dressed up, came to that bitch, paid whatever I told them to pay, and actually had a good ass time. Swear to God.
Straight up.
Big events, homecomings and shit like that, man. Nigga had a lane and took that bitch over for real.
That's what
and
I
it was all love with everybody. Like, if you had the money or not, you was getting that motherfucker.
When
everybody straight up
when you found your niche, nigga, you didn't just stab. You took the knife and turned that bitch.
And it wasn't no basic shit either, bro. I had fucking indoor fireworks, you know what I'm saying, like streamers and shit like that. Nigga, I did a Project X party, bro. We had so much liquor, you know what I'm saying. We having drinking challenges, motherfucking jungle juice, everybody just having a good ass time. Never no fights, no violence at all. You know what I'm saying? Damn. It's a projector. It's a loop of this porno playing on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like just shit that you would never forget. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make an experience motherfucker would never forget. Cause everybody was stressed out in that motherfucker. Like niggas, like that's like the worst time for people mentally. You know what I'm saying? As far as young people, which a lot of people don't really understand. Like stressing about them classes and shit.
Oh yeah, no, that's
shit
pressure.
That probably wouldn't even matter in 10 years, 5 years, a couple years down the line.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So if I could bring them to this party and they forget about everything that's going on and just genuinely have a good ass time, I get back motherfuckers trying to throw another one. You know what I'm saying? We leave the event, come back to the school, everybody, what we doing, Flexx? You know what I'm saying? A mob behind me. Or we going to the basement and turning up. We going here, we going there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers throwing up on the elevators, all type of shit, bro. Like, but everybody, we cared about each other, though. Man, what? Bro, I had a fat, the dude that owned the club that I rented out, bro. He had like, you know how they had like the tour bus type situation. Big ass tour bus. I'm doing shuttles from the school to the venue with
man,
the tour
shut
bus.
The fuck up.
I'm bringing fucking party buses from the city, bro. On God, Eric, man, it got real.
Man, dog.
We made sure
I didn't
we
even
was
hear this
bro.
part. I didn't even hear this part. He told me about the college shit, but I ain't never hear this part.
And they still book me for events now. The nigga I was, you know what I'm saying, doing business with back then. They still book me for shit.
This nigga say they had the motherfucking bus. He is shuttle from the school to the spot.
It was a big ass tour bus. That shit was pretty much set up like a house, you know what I'm saying, on wheels.
Yeah.
It was a studio in that bitch and everything, bro. Like we piling in this bitch. Y'all go get to this motherfucker and we gonna make sure y'all get back. It ain't gonna be no car accidents, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't no street lights and shit. We in Jackson, Michigan. Oh, yeah, ain't no street lights and shit like that. It's dark as hell. We made sure everybody was straight. That's why it was throwing up. We stayed with their ass until they was all right. Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. We ain't let nothing bad happen on our watch. You know what I'm saying? That kept my name good. And then the niggas around me, you know what I'm saying, they made sure that my name was good too. Like, they made sure the brand, they actually protected the brand. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope as hell.
It was a lot of loyalty and shit going on. So.
God damn. See, that's the type of shit I missed out on, bro. I was too busy being a street nigga and doing dumb shit. When I look back on it now in hindsight, it's a lot of shit that I did that I regret. You know what I'm saying? That I really shouldn't have had my hands involved in, but that plays along a lot with my mental health and the shit that I dealt with growing up. It was just a lot. But when I hear you tell your story, it just make me laugh because it's like, damn, man, I missed out on all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know for a fact, had I went to college, the dorm rooms, the campus would have never been the fucking same.
See, we made it. We made sure each other was straight, bro. And like, it wasn't no fights, nothing like I think that brought unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of black kids in the dorm room. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like 3 different buildings of us, bro. Everybody actually came, supported, and like really made sure each other was straight. Like, you never hear that shit for real. Niggas all living in a dorm and nobody had arguments, fights, and shit like that, bro. Because that shit actually brought us together. We partying together and making sure we all each other good, you know?
Yeah, that's fire,
it was a moment for sure.
Damn, man.
Even seeing the videos and shit like that.
I ain't fucking go to college. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact
that bitch was lit.
Ass nigga,
imagine being in the fucking HBCU or something like that.
Yeah.
Even one of them.
I used to go up there, man.
College I was
went to Jackson?
No, not Jackson. I ain't know about Jackson, but we used to go to all the little colleges. Ferris State.
Oh, yeah.
I put the 151 in that punch, and they be just watch. You know what I mean? Watch them do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
nigga,
college life is
Ferris State,
different.
nigga, that's the party school.
Yeah. Yep.
My uncle got kicked out that motherfucker. He was a star football player. That nigga was up there partying his ass.
Oh, man, you ain't gonna finish.
We went so crazy. It was people driving from. We stayed probably like an hour and 30-minute drive. People was driving from the city. Piling in the cars, driving to the city to come to my parties. It's another school. It's next called Albion. People was driving from K-Zoo to come down. People was driving from Albion. Albion was only like 30 minutes away from our school to come to my parties. This shit was so crazy. Like, and then it was to the point where I was partnering up with they people. You know what I'm saying? Because they have, fraternities and things like that over there at school. Partnering with them, no problems at all, bro. Like, we all made sure we was straight. Like,
damn, cuz
the money was always good, everything.
That shit make a nigga want to go back to school, man. I ain't going back to school.
Then I didn't get financial aid and shit. Like, I was sick around the time. I was having brain surgery when niggas supposed to sign up for that shit.
I remember that.
That was paying for my dorm room, my meal, and my school, my classes.
Yeah.
So I was using that money to pay for my shit. Like, and I ain't really make no excuses for that shit. I ain't called back home and asked nobody for no money, bro.
So why the fuck you end up leaving?
Shit, COVID hit. I had the opportunity to tour. You know what I'm saying? Things start popping off, which I'm going to definitely go back. I only got a semester left before I get my associates.
Okay.
But, it was just time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's dope though, man. Like that shit. See,
I kind of regretted leaving that shit at first, but you know what I'm saying. Now that I'm looking back, I'm glad I left because it opened up a lot of doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I was doing fine in classes. I wasn't doing bad in classes.
Yeah,
that shit was just boring as fuck.
I'm pretty sure you've come across a lot of different shit since then, resources and just meeting people that's in certain positions.
You be having to make decisions.
Yeah.
Them hard, tough decisions. That was one of the decisions I had to make though. But it turned out for the better for sure.
That's dope, man. So, I ain't gonna hold you too long, man, because
I'm chilling.
I know you got a lot to do, but I want to get into what's next for you, like what you see for yourself next, like what you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right now I just try to set a lot of short-term goals, because like when I was younger, I always say, "Oh, this gonna be my year. This gonna be my year." And 10 years went past. You feel me? Damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, not 10 years. I say like 5
everybody
years
do that though,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah. So I was just looking too far in the future. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put a lot of work in now. I want to get into doing these records, which I started doing already. I want to start doing these records with these artists, you know what I'm saying, and making songs, because I'm good at constructing songs, you know what I'm saying? So just making songs that when people go through hard shit or, you know what I'm saying, them tough times, you know what I'm saying, they can listen to this song and get some motivation from, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know how back in the day, how niggas was trapping there, listen to Jeezy, or, you know what I'm saying, listen to DJ Drama and Jeezy on the track, and Drama, the things he was saying would get them motivation. So I want to branch off into that, I want to branch off into that more, you know what I'm saying, and shit. Just make people feel good, bro. I want to start doing more concerts and things like that, which I said I want to start doing that last year, and by me putting that out, I actually started attracting that energy, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to put good energy out, bro. I want to make people feel good, bro. I want to start a non-profit in my mom's name. That's what I've been working on too. Just using my platform to be able to help other people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Be lit for sure.
I want to keep serving my purpose here.
So
for sure.
Damn, nigga, like, see, you the type of nigga I would think I have a checklist. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this out the way, now I'm on to this. You just do shit organically, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like everything to happen organically. I say that all the time. It's crazy. I say that organic word a lot.
Yeah.
As far as like my following, I don't want to force people to follow me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to force a motherfucker to fuck with me. I don't force relationships or nothing, especially with artists. Like any artist that I be with, I actually got a relationship with them. I can call them or hang with them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that shit happen.
You ain't shit as a friend either. I just want you to know.
Oh, fuck you too, brother.
Tell you what this nigga did to me, bro.
What you mean about that? What I do?
I'm about to tell you what he did to
me. Here we go. I already know what the fuck you finna say.
So, we the first original day he came, we hung with each other for the whole day.
Right.
Feel me? He had an event later on that day to go to. And we just talking shit. I don't know how we ended up getting on snacks. Whatever we was saying, we got on snacks and shit. And the nigga brought up insomnia cookies and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that shit sound good. And I keep hearing about it. It ain't the first time I heard about it.
Man, we ride past.
Nigga, we ride past one. Wayne State University on the fucking campus. I say, man, I got to have one.
This nigga was there and done with his whole thing before we left out the store. I ain't even touch mine.
Nigga.
Shout out to Insomnia Cookies. If y'all want to sponsor Out the Blue podcast, make sure you hit us up. Big Gov.
Make sure you have a nice hot brownie. You feel? Make sure it's hot and fresh, and make sure you have his what kind of ice cream you had. We was tasting ice creams in that bitch trying to figure out which one tastes the best. Hey, we hitting that bitch again today too. By the way.
I don't know what to get, so I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, at first I was going to do the cookie because they had the little salty caramel cookie and shit. That's my shit, salty caramel, right? Then I seen they had the brownie and shit, and I'm a brownie fanatic, man. But, I get the brownie, nigga, get the salty caramel ice cream put on top of that motherfucker.
This nigga tasted it like,
Listen, bro.
Who made this sandwich?
Hey, nigga, I taste the shit.
Who made this motherfucker?
I taste the shit, bro. Here this nigga go. Oh, social media ass nigga go grab his phone and go on the story.
Oh, we gotta clip that.
That was some shit you had to document. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga had to put that shit on his stories, bro. I know I got laughed at. I had to.
Yeah, we gotta clip that.
I was smashing that motherfucker, bro. I was smashing that
motherfucker was
motherfucker.
gone before we left.
We couldn't even get out the door. His shit was still being made. And by the time his shit got done, nigga, it was over.
Which I ain't gonna lie, we gonna have to hit that bitch again today. For sure. Whether we go or it's on DoorDash. No, we gotta go.
I gotta go to work, bro. I'm not fucking with you.
I DoorDash you one game.
Nah, nigga.
I make
fuck
sure you
that.
alright.
See, this nigga trying to get a nigga to gain his weight back and all that. I'm not trying to get back fat, bro. I was fucked up. I'm not going back that route, nigga. And if I ate that shit again, nigga, I'll probably make sure I go get one every fucking week. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking with
cheat,
you.
man. Ain't nothing wrong with cheating every now and then,
man. Listen, I'm not fucking with you, bro.
I DoorDash you one, man.
Yeah, I know you won't, nigga. That shit'll sit out there.
Show your location.
I'm fucking with that shit, man. This nigga crazy.
Coming in that bitch. DoorDash. Big Gov. Got some insomnia cookies, man. Fresh.
But see, these type of stories you can't even tell because niggas don't really fuck with each other like that. I fuck with my nigga though, so you know we that's a story we gonna always have to tell. But I fuck you, nigga, because I don't want to eat that shit, bro.
Yeah, you do.
As good as it was,
I couldn't tell you ain't want to eat it.
As good as it was, because it was fucking good. I'm not getting involved, bro. I'm not doing that shit no more. So
sure gotta put that clip in there, man. I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Oh, you still got that shit in your phone?
Sure
Yeah,
do.
send that.
Man,
send
fuck
that,
no.
send that
Hell
clip.
no. Don't send that nigga that shit.
Hell no.
Nigga. Hell
Yeah.
no.
You gotta see that nigga face it. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Won't you listen to me?
Nah, nigga, that shit was crazy. But I ain't never, honestly, nigga, out of all my fat stages, nigga, I ain't never had a snack that goddamn good. Nigga, that dessert was the shit, bro.
I'm going back to get me a brownie. That bitch was it for sure.
It was hidden, nigga. Like, I'm talking about to the point where I damn near was finna get another one before we left. I
didn't contemplate it for
I
sure.
was contemplating like a motherfucker. I couldn't
card
do it.
only.
I couldn't do
think
it,
that saved us for real. That card only shit. We had cash.
I couldn't do it, man. I ain't want to be greedy, nigga, but you know, I'm not fucking with you on that shit, bro. So don't ask me to hang with you no more.
I hear you, man.
But other than that, man, I want you to let everybody know where they can find you, nigga, how they can reach you, when you going live, when you DJing on air, all that old shit, nigga. I want everybody to know because I want motherfuckers to fuck with you from cities and states that.
Oh, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Because, nigga, this shit finna go all over. I got, you know me, I got followings all over the place.
For sure. One time, man, I go by the LIVEST DJ, no cap, the youngest in charge, man. DJ Flexx Live. You can follow me everywhere at Flexx Live, FLEXX LIVE, man. Starting tour up at the beginning of this month. 23 cities with Sleazy World, Snap Dogg. So, and then we got a lot of big shit playing. Like, we moving over a lot. We moving around a lot this year. So, y'all go see me. If you don't know now, you gonna know for sure.
Is it anything that you would do with the OGs at this point? Like, nigga, is it just all young nigga shit? Or you fucking with the OGs? What you doing?
You know, we young and turn on this side for sure. You still young and turn, though.
I am, nigga.
Yeah,
I am. I ain't no old nigga, man.
Folks who good for sure.
See, if I wasn't going out of town for my birthday next weekend, nigga, I'll be spending my birthday with you going the way you going, cause nigga, I'm still, nigga. You heard what he said, nigga. I'm still young and turned, nigga.
You feel
he
me?
said it.
Young turn.
I don't even look my age.
The movement.
I embrace it. I'm old, man. You know, but you know what? Interesting thing I just had in my mind. How would you spin some like old Motown soul songs? Somebody your age, how would he spin that?
See, that's
you know what I mean?
That's the thing, bro. A lot of shit. Like, that's when I had to get a nigga's ass. You feel me?
Ooh.
Cause they don't expect that shit. And when I play that shit, they be like, God damn, this nigga just played fucking Blade. This nigga played Rock Bottom after that. This nigga played KDZ. God damn, this nigga know all this shit. I was playing that shit.
Nah, but he talking about even going further than that.
No, I'm talking about going further.
Go further than that.
I'm
My
talking
catalog crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Most of that shit was out before I was born. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I still rock shit off that shit.
Yeah.
See, music take you down memory lane. It bring you different emotions from back then. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can get in that bag.
I want to see if he can make my mama just get out.
I does my research, bro. I does my research.
I
would love to see that. You know what I mean?
What people don't realize about this nigga, regardless of who he is today and what he do today and what people know him by today, this nigga was born and he's deeper into hip hop than what people think.
For sure.
So if you wanted to say, hey, play some Marvin Gaye or play some Temptations,
I know exactly how to mix it in.
He know what the fuck to do.
No cap.
But you know what, man?
Fuck niggas heads.
I didn't know anything about you before we met the last time. So before you came over, I did my research, and the only reason why I asked that question is because I know you would know something about that history because you wouldn't be where you are unless you did your research.
I study
right?
this shit, bro. Like, I really
Yeah.
study this shit, bro. You gotta be, if you want to be great at something, you gotta learn from the greats, bro. And from the concerts down to the DJ mixes down to niggas ain't even know DJ Khaled really DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfucking Jazzy Jeff and shit like that, bro. I study that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's why niggas can't fuck with me for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
I was waiting on him to say it.
Oh man.
I was waiting on him to say it.
Yeah.
He
I
said
ain't
it.
hear another nigga doing it.
No, he said it. I'm glad he said it because hey, if you not feeling like that, if you not putting that on yourself like that, what is it worth? Why even do it if you're not gonna feel that way?
Cocky is the new humble, baby.
Yeah, I swear to God, bro, I feel like him. Even on my level of what I do, it's not a nigga that can do what I do, bro. It's not.
Everybody got their own purpose. I feel like we living in our purpose right now for sure.
That nigga is I give it to him. I don't give a fuck. I give it to him. Not because I know him. It sounds like I'm being biased, but if I didn't know the nigga and I had to do my research and figure it out about him, I give it to him.
My dog, that mean
you know what I'm
too,
saying?
right? That mean a lot to you.
Yeah, no, that's real shit though, bro. And I stand on it. I mean, I think you know because nigga, I've been calling your phone every damn day just to make sure you cool. But like nigga, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? We got a history. And
mutual for sure.
I watch where you come from and I watch you elevate every year. I'm talking about nigga it'll be times where I just have to look up and be like, damn, he was just doing this yesterday. Now he doing this. What the fuck? Now he on it. Would this nigga just slow down and sit his ass down? Nah, he ain't sitting down, bro. And that's
ain't no plan B, bro. Ain't no plan B. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking nobody with a job, but I don't have a job. Like, I'm not physically able to work a job with my condition and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta
ain't no plan B. This shit has to happen, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's
do.
not no other way. This shit gotta happen.
Yeah.
Period.
Well,
I'm not taking no for an answer from nobody.
So outside of the fact of the DJ shit, man, cause like I say, I fuck with you on every level with that shit because you doing your thing. But just as an older fan of yours, right? Will you get back in the booth eventually? Will you record more records eventually? I'm talking about your records though, not you getting on there doing your DJ Khaled shit or your what's the other nigga name? What's the other DJ name? Drama shit. I'm talking about nigga. Will you get back in the booth eventually and record the records that you want to make eventually?
That's the hard part about it, bro, because there's a lot of pressure behind being an artist. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has these expectations and shit like that for you. But when I record, bro, it got to be about something that I'm going through.
You got it now, though.
Or, yeah.
You got it now. Like, nigga, the same pressures that you had maybe 6-7 years ago, your shit different now. You don't think so?
I can guarantee that I'm gonna have a couple plaques on the wall from some shit that I was involved in.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to hear.
Because
sure. I still listen to songs like "Regret It."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even back then, you were saying shit that niggas go through today. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I want to do when I make some shit. I want it to be timeless, so niggas always listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
As far as music, though, I just set a high standard for myself to the point where that probably kind of my downfall a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like when they listen to it, they gonna feel it for sure. When I do break it today, it's gonna be on.
There, man.
It's gonna be on when I do lock in for sure.
Yeah, you gotta get back in there, bro. Like, cause that was something I've been wanting to ask. You know what I mean?
Or I'm gonna start constructing songs for artists that you know what I'm saying you wouldn't hear from them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna start constructing shit. I'm gonna get a couple plaques for show off some shit I done did.
I'm gonna have you come in here and work on some shit for me. I just want to try something different. I ain't never let no nigga come in and help me do shit because I'm so used to doing everything by myself. But
I'm down with it. That's a privilege for sure.
I wanna see what we can come up with, what kind of magic we can make in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, y'all already know what time it is, man. Shout out to Mo2 VJ, man. Shout out to Ty Mopkins. Let me do this real quick. Ty Mopkins got
Rose
his own
line,
wine,
baby.
Man. Rose line wine, bro. Hey, he's gonna always represent where he from. What I notice about this dude, Ty Mopkins, man. But you know, outside of the wine, bro got the starter jackets all across the country. I was in LA and one of my homies, shout out to Critic Cali. He got a I think it was a Dodgers or a Lakers. It was one of them. Yeah, you know the red, black, and green. The starter jackets, he got one of those out there. And I think it was a LA Dodgers or a Lakers one. And when he opened it up, I told him to open it up and tell me what it said. And he was like, it say something about Ty Mopkins. I was like, yeah, that's the homie. Like me and homie like go back, you know what I'm saying? And he like, oh, so you know the nigga? I'm like, yeah, that's his shit. But that nigga Ty always doing something crazy. So shout out to Ty, man. I just seen some shit on Facebook and Instagram where he got a little situation going on with Pony. Remember Pony the shoes?
I remember that shit.
Yeah, he got some shit going on with Pony. They got a cold ass pair of white and gold ponies, man.
Tom Mark is all about the culture, dude. That's why I always support. Like,
Man, when you looked at me like that, man, I thought you talked about the other pony.
Pony down.
No, not pony down, ponytail. The police.
Oh nah, nigga.
You know who that is,
I know
right?
Who you talking, fuck
oh
that.
man,
Fuck him.
I'm like,
fuck the
what
police.
you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the brand pony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that shit cold as fuck. What I saw online, but yeah, shout out to Ty Marcus, shout out to Mo2VJ, man. You are here live with Flexx Live, the livest DJ in the fucking world.
In the world.
You know what I'm saying? We right here, Out the Blue podcast, reporting live from Studio Blue.